Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for a record keeper. Today, we have, first up, Crystal Tower. I have been saying this a couple of times in a row now, but I am 90% sure this is the last Crystal Tower. This is either the last or second to last. I'm leaning more towards last. I just don't have anything concrete on that because I'm too lazy to look it up. Crystal Tower was cool. It was interesting. They never did anything with it. Okay. As an aside, I am trying something a little new with my internet connection. I'm actually on Ethernet now. And I'm running a wire. I was actually informed by a couple of friends that your wireless card and your wired card are actually separate. I always assumed that because they're both network interactions that they would be part of the same card. They're not. They're separate. So I'm actually plugged in. My wireless card actually used to have big problems. So that's why I actually started moving to an adapter. But now I can actually run an Ethernet wire. So hopefully this works and doesn't cause a problem. If it does, I can easily just slap in the wireless adapter. Yeah, all my streams are wireless. I have very good wireless. Yeah, everything's wired now. That's all good. Give me a moment while I pause this app over on this laptop, because I just saw something pop up. Yeah. I play fighting games on wireless. My wireless is really good. When I can, I would get wired, like if I was playing Smash, but for PC fighting games. It was one of those things of, I tried once and went, oh, this actually kind of works. And then I learned that I might actually be having problems and not just seeing it. So that's why I went, let me see if I can work this out. As it turns out, hey, the cable I got so I could get wireless on my Switch is really fucking long. And it actually reaches my computer. You may be thinking, oh, did you get one of those like power outlet adapter things? And no, I'm just running like a 25-foot cable. I'm gonna find a better solution down the line, but for now, 25-foot cable actually kind of works. CT 23. Let's get to the actual formatting here. But Crystal Tower 23-2. The inaugural screenshot of the 23rd Crystal Tower. We could not get to 2 years of Crystal Towers. Though we kind of did. We probably like half skipped a month. Or like skipped 3 days all throughout that series. Yes, long cable. Just imagine. Did I save that screenshot? I did. Okay. Let's get this title off. Let's put the cactuar in the cup. Let's get our stats up and hide Gilgamesh behind the party. Oh shit. I forgot to actually start this fight in Granblue. So this is Enkidu. You all remember Enkidu, right? Green, sort of humanish. Abductor-like. Enkidu. You know him, you love him. Everyone's favorite. There he is. In hindsight, I put this party together in a stupor. This party has no attack boosts. This is FF15 Enkidu. He's from one of the DLCs. If you don't remember him, that's probably why. Yes, like Gilgamesh, famous for his one arm. We're getting very good luck on our imperils here. Apparently, Dragoon multipliers are just that ridiculous that Kane's up here going, I don't need attack buffs, I can just do the job myself. I appreciate that moxie. But enough of this. Time to end this man's entire career. Sorry, seeing her get the meter from FF14 kind of made me laugh. The Secret of the Lily. Wow. Always remember, awakenings give you like no damage benefit. They just give you the break damage cap and everything else. So without any sort of outside boosts, you're not going to do that much damage. We'll see the counterpoint of that later tonight. Of what if we did way too many boosts? I could finish this with lightning. Or You got this, Kane. Come on, Kane. Yeah. Who needs a party-wide buff? Just do enough damage. Use the skills I crafted for you. Also, hello. Good evening, everyone in chat. Who I did not say hello to, because I was, as I have been claimed to do, legitimately, I was using my YouTube voice. Oh, man. That one will never get old to me. I've mentioned this in the past, but highly missed the opportunity that when you equip the Leon skin for Squall, it does not actually just change his name to Leon. I also briefly had a thought of, man, there's a lot of characters in this game, and like none of them had the same name. That's really weird, completely forgetting that there's like 6 characters named Sid. It's really weird how they somehow made it so no two characters have the same name. Two Go-Go's. Yeah, there's a lot of characters with really close names, like Ingus and Ignis, which will end me forevermore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Nothing here is giving me haste, so I actually need to use this haste. Well, that's a dragon. That dragon exists. That dragon has a lot of physical attacks for as much as the description said he was magic. Feels though it was lied to by Dr. Mog. Which is par for the course, really. I did not bring a Dispel on this team. don't think that haste matters. But I wonder if he has other buffs. Did I zone out making another team? Spoilers, I kind of zone out when I make these teams. I go into a fugue state and then, you know, there's 6 teams on my device. Laguna, any time you want to actually hit an imperil here would be fantastic. Oofa, yeah, your piercing damage is rough. And that's why I brought a second heal. Oh no. Oh shit. You're Ice Chocobo boss. That's who you are. Well, you're also dead, so it's fine. Wow, you almost annihilated me because I did not take you seriously. I did not remember who you were. Yeah, you were the nastiest of those bosses. Alright, some brave modes. Some Diablos. Diabolos. As I sometimes call him. Even though that's entirely wrong. It's really wrong. That's not how you say that at all. But I will frequently refer to this boss as Diabolos at times. I don't know why, it's just one of those dumb things my brain does, because it's a stupid brain. Why is it that when I tap this screen to auto battle in Grand Blue, it just does not? Man, if they somehow converted a Monster Hunter monster into this game, that would be outrageously impressive. And honestly, really cool too. I kind of want to see that. Because I'll be real, whenever they convert other game systems into this, they seem to do it actually really well. Looking at the Valkyrie profile event, it was really good. I gotta post those videos to YouTube still. I've had those in my pocket since Monday, but it's been a rough week for me. Diabolos from Monster Hunter and Record Keeper would be like everything just does billion damage, but you can blink all of its attacks, or you just need Last Stand. You need to be able to survive one way or another. Just hits too hard. I will always adore the fact that they just give this ding dong the generic music because that's what he deserves. That's what he gets in the game, that's what he gets here. I don't know why I use that. For those that are unaware, his gimmick is that everything he does pierces. Or is gravity? Yeah, not that it pierces, it's all gravity. No, he doesn't actually have any physical attacks in this version. It's just all gravity, all the way down. You just kind of need to be on top of your healing. Case in point, I somehow timed that absolutely perfectly. Yeah, there was actually a Record Keeper fight that actually did the whole blind mechanic back in the day. It was like one of the very early Apocalypse fights. No. That was one of the first Apocalypse fights that had a Sid mission attached to it. That's what it was. One of these days, he's actually just going to attack. And, you know, do something appreciable. What's the name of the song? I believe it's... Those Who Fight... No, Those Who Fight Further is the song... Isn't that the song from 7? What is the name of the battle song from 8? Force Your Way is the boss music. Don't be afraid. Thank you, God. Thanks, Final Fantasy series, and you're completely comprehensible once you get to the 3D song titles. Instead of Battle 1, Battle 2, Decisive Battle. Battle with the Four Fiends. Very understandable what these songs are. Well, that was Diablos. He did. Probably could have afforded to be a little faster. With these 5 barriers, I'll take no damage. What's the Record Keeper notification on my phone? Ah, right, Half Realm Dungeons. I've actually been working through my Half Realms. Finally, I got all the standard dungeons done. Gotta start working through the elites. I'll probably do that on like Wednesday. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing Guild Wars and other stuff, so I won't be able to pay attention to that. But Monday or Wednesday. That'll be a good day. Alright, Lamia Queen. Lamia Queen's actually kind of real. I'm going to go into this with a slightly riskier strategy. But Limey Queen does real damage. Alright, screenshot 8. And then once we wrap up this crystal tower, we'll hop into the wind event. And once we wrap up that, we'll hop into the proving grounds, which I should do better at this time around. Last time I kind of, for lack of a better term, sucked ass at it. I got like nothing. But then again, I haven't really thought out my water as well. My wind has a plan. A big sippy of coffee. Also, we get this song. So those unfamiliar with Lamia Queen, her gimmick is that. She makes herself highly evasive, making it next to impossible to actually hit with physical attacks, so you have to rely on mainly magic. Real pain in the ass. She also has attached with her Confuses and Sleeps. I'd say Confuses a rougher one to recover from than Sleep, so do your accessories accordingly. Aside from all that, she's entirely physical, and actually has a move that buffs her attack and mag, or attack and defense jointly. So if you can, fit the thief on your team, to lower that back down, or be like me and stare death in the face. Do note, staring death in the face, not the best strategy. I'm gonna be real. We're getting our backup magic buffs now. And we're going to be able to go Buck Wild on the next turn. Buff's actually going to wear off the chain that is, so I'm going to actually... Perfect. It's fine. It's fine. The big AoE, Apocalypse Tail, that's the attack defense buff. It lasts 15 seconds, also known as enough time to be a big problem. Well, I loved him. Ultimate Rush, actually one of the more deal-withable spells that this boss uses. The boss is prepping for its big move. We should end it this turn. We might have ended it this turn if Rydia got another turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do yourself a favor and bring something to break their attack and the boss's attack and defense. Because that buff is a lot. Know how I could have fit that in? Could have used Tyro's BSB. That would have made the donuts, actually. Shit. Well, I was trying to think of something to say, but I guess that's it for Crystal Tower. Unceremoniously, the end. If I'm right and this is the last one. I could be wrong. But if I am, well, Crystal Towers are fun. It's an interesting thing of like putting together multiple parties, but oh no, they needed to make them harder and they didn't. So, yes, farewell. Let's hit the title screen, redress everything, and hop into the Chocobo event. FFRK toolkit, new event is underway. Elemental Proving Grounds, copy image address, paste, grab, save image as. Properties. Why does the word elemental give me the result of a picture labeled better 10? What was that? What event was that even from? Anyway. Some things that screwy with sorting. Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for Record Keeper. Today, we have another one of them Chocobo events. This one's Wind. I don't remember what it's called. Howling request. There we go. The character that looks out this time around is Freya. Freya gets a free chain, which is fine. Freya's sort of a buffer. Anyway, buffer debuffer. The other characters that kind of have some fun times all throughout this are Fang, Terra. I want to say Ferris is in there. I think that's all of them. There might be another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. All those characters get new tech. They're all pretty cool. This one wasn't as rough as the other ones, but more on that later. Okay. First boss we got is Garuda Interceptor. The big thing to know about this boss is this boss isn't too rough starting out. Once you hit the break point, it actually becomes way meaner and can really blow you up. So just, you gotta be ready for that. Keep doing these big sippies of coffee. We got this big mug of coffee. I can't help myself. There's so much coffee in there. So what are we looking at here? There. That's my naming scheme. 3 to a, no, that's 7. 4. Minimize. I got this one a little close on the left side. But that happens. You cut 1,000 pictures. They're not all gonna look exactly the same. Oh no, it just felt that way because, yeah, the other picture was different. Alright, it's good. We're all fine. Oh, I just took another big sippy and almost went down the wrong pipe. I'm taking these dangerous sippies. Okay, so we're gonna work on debuffing in our setup first. I think that is the only time the boss actually does that slow. While it's noted in the boss description, in my testing of this boss, I only ever saw it that one time. That attack mainly did that much damage because I did not have a Protector Shell up yet, nor any debuffs on the boss. We'll be able to recover from that pretty quickly. And once we start shelling out the damage. And so, we'll catch back up with the boss in due time. Again, the main things that we're worried about here are once the boss hits like half-ish health, well, good news for you. We'll be taking a look at that banner and we'll be able to tell you if it's worth it or not. My brief time looking at it, that banner looked pretty decent, but yeah, an in-depth analysis will probably be helpful. Shift my weight. Thankfully, this boss actually has a very obvious phase transition tell. You'll know it immediately. I'm gonna get this back up. The general crew is still healing off of the initial buffs that we got, or the initial heals. So make sure that attack stays lowered. This boss I do believe has some potent attacks, though it's mainly the earthquakes that are the problem. And we're gonna hold Yuna's turn here. Yes, for that. And we're going to hold Kane's turn for that. Perfecto. We hit the transition pretty easily. Because, yeah, that. Now, while those attacks seem like the rougher ones, Apocalypse Earthquake, which I think is an attack this boss has, is actually the really rude one. That one deals a lot of damage, unfortunately. I think I had to spec my accessories for something else. Yeah, slow resist. Which maybe actually wouldn't be that necessary. It'd probably be better to spec for earth resist than slow. Since I think confirmed the slow only does happen once. I mean, the big rough thing with this boss is that it just seems very tanky. Without a billion buffs, it's actually very hard to get damage in on this boss. Just gonna go for the kill. There we go. We got there. We end that. Oh, hell yeah, I got tickets too. Following that up, we have Catastrophe. Catastrophe is a boss that can either be outrageously scary or actually really simple, matter of how fast you take him down. Yeah, purple chocobo kind of elements. I love the doof. Yes. So, mainly the big thing is that Catastrophe has both moves that will imperil you, lowering your resistance to Earth, and I think the word is that they use is bar, which would be raising his resistance to wind. And unless you have like a number of higher level stuff, Wind and Peril is not as easily accessible in Wind. Either way, here we are. The terrible orb. If you can get stuff for Lunith, he's a really good pull because he has that start haste instant cast for a number of turns. He just gets everything started up pretty easily. So my main game plan here for not eating shit is to bank on double casts. All my attackers on this team can double cast. Most of them are item-based double casts, so not as viable of a strategy, but so what y'all know that I have Petrify Resist. I have Petrify Resist, and Lunith has Brave Synergy. Ultimate Evil Eyes auto hit. Cool. Cool. I love video games. Fine. Nice. Nice. I love it. There we go. That's some of those double casts I banked on that I built my whole strategy around. So let's see. This is a problem. This boss and his resistances is extremely becoming a problem. Why did he lose the Petrify? Bards will bring us home. Bards won't bring us home. Anti-gravity heals the Petrify. That's dumb. What's the point? Alright, well I guess here's your cool tip. The Petrify's auto hit, so fucking bring Earth Resist. I love games and gaming. Nowhere here doesn't mention that. It's just the auto hit petrify. I mean, nowhere here doesn't mention that the petrify is auto hit. It just says enemy uses petrify, which generally means you can resist it. I need to peep this real quick. I'm gonna take your word for it for the most part. Like, I believe you. I just need to see this in writing. Howling request AI. Auto hit, blockable, petrify. Alright, random calendar with a random character without the inflicted status. Why even play the game? Hi, it's me, WanderingNewbie, that thought I came up with a strategy. Oh, no. I understand that that's what you referred to. The curing. Which is why I specified talking about the petrify. Well, anyway, here's the Ding Dong Squad. Oh, I hope you're all ready for numbers. Are you ready for number wang? Oh yeah, zoom in more on those FF9 models. Look at that. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. Alright. My brain broke, I'm sorry. I apologize. To my fans, to my family. I apologize for hitting the wrong fucking button. Now I know what button I'm hitting. And away we go. Cloud doesn't need an awakening, if I'm being real. Vaughn is a fair and real character with absolutely no imbalance at all. And I don't know why you would ever imply this. The boss desperately crying out, "I'm not owned." This is a fucking team that exists. Oh. Cash in for my government issued chain. And I'm gonna do a little shuffling. Well, actually, I don't think I'm going to do a proper intro to this, so I'm just going to leave this up. Oh, you know what? Give me just a hot second here. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, hi, hello, I'm back. I'm back and I'm feeling quite refreshed. Oh, piss, that's right. I need to punch through these first. I always forget that there's lesser dungeons here. Why could they drop these on Saturday? Just like, you know, like one day sooner, so I had a day to work through it. So I guess while we work through these fucking samples, how's everyone doing? Pyrodin? I am unfamiliar with Pyrodin, but now I'm intrigued. Oh, Fire Odin. Okay. Someday Odin will occur. I'm almost halfway done with 5-star Magistrates, which is way more than, like, at Summer's End, all things considered. Anna, you are preaching to the choir. I just want you to know. The number of times I've looked at the clock and said, I should be in bed. And then I don't go to bed. You know, Lara has some Magia level. I may use Alara in every team. Yes, what team do you use Alara on? All of them? I believe the weapon Cloud is using is somebody's USB, and it might be Vaughn's. Katanas. Yes. Vaughn USB 2. I believe Vaughn and Lunith are the only characters that get like winged katanas. Zidane doesn't get any katanas. Zidane gets daggers and swords. Why does Zidane get katanas? Or why does Lunith get katanas if he's a Dragoon? Because Dina doesn't know what they're doing. I think on the next one, I'm gonna Life Siphon Cloud up to 2 bars. If I want to beat this DPS check. So I got Chinese food yesterday. Sorry, we're a tangent, just to jump to out of nowhere. But, so I went to a different place instead of my normal place. But I got the same order that I always get. And it was just mainly because I wanted to try out this other place and see, like, how their stuff was. Which my normal order is, like, some sushi and a fried rice. The sushi didn't... I don't know if it's just I'm used to the other places, but it just didn't taste as good. And the fried rice was so bizarre smelling and tasting that I couldn't put my finger on it for like the entire day. I got it yesterday, and I ate half of it yesterday, and I ate the other half today. It wasn't until today I put it in the microwave, I take it out, and I'm like stirring it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm smelling it, and I'm actually starting to like think about it like really hard. And I'm like, Why does this fucking smell? What did this smell like? I've smelled this before until I realized I think they make their fried rice in peanut oil. And that's why it smelled so different. I had this weird, like, peanut fried rice. One moment. Hey y'all, you ever get a phone call from Totally Bank of America, the Chinese warrant department? Super Totally? I would put my phone to sleep or mute, but I need to take certain phone calls as of late. Very important phone calls. I do not have that liberty. Does the Dane have a singular katana? Well, weird. I hate that graphic that they used for that attack because it's the same exact graphic they used for, like, petrifying attacks. Oh, Lord. I'm thinking too hard. Well, this should make the donuts. Either way. Yeah, it's alright. I guess. I guess. Could use a Medica. Nope. Alright. Faithful companion. To my side. Cloud was here. Cloud helped out. The thing is, with Vaughn's dive, that debuff bonus damage, Legend Materia, gets him so much free damage. People, like, don't think about the calculations on that, ever. But this one right here, as soon as this loads in, they don't understand the numbers on this. That with 2 debuffs, it's 10%. With 4 debuffs, full break, it's 20%. And if you somehow get a mind debuff in there, it's 30%. Free damage on top of anything else that you give him. It is obscene free damage. Actually, you know what? I was going to swap this start go fast off of him. That's actually fine though. Yeah, as soon as we get Passion Salsa, it's going to be on all my teams. I recently actually cleared out my my temporary screenshot folder, the one that spawns a screenshot every time I make one of these screenshots, and hey y'all, it was like 3 gigs. It was a lot of screenshots. Alright. As always, I'm going to start this fight in Grand Blue. And then we'll get going. Full Auto was the best addition ever made to Grand Blue. Yeah, so this, with the Clim Hazard on there, this will let us get more in peril on from the start. fuck is your resistance? Fuck my brain. Oh, that did not work as I wanted it to. This is fine. This is why we have audibles. They have just made... I feel like they made these way more tanky as this has gone on. Just unnecessarily so. Okay, so alright, chat is in agreement with me that they have upped the defenses on these boys. Yeah, because on the Ice and Lightning one, I was doing big numbers, like 3. I cannot see anything that's going on up there. Cloud is a mess of particle effects. The previous one had more defensive resistance in the final phase of Dark Odin. Yeah, that's dumb. But we got in there. We get there. We're doing that damage. Look at that. Yeah, give him another one. Why do you hate me so? It's not bad. Is it always slot 1 and 5? I need to start working around that. Oh shit. I got ready to do another fight in Grand Blue and just zoned out and didn't do it. Alright, what was my grade? Because I can never remember. Oh man, B. I was very close to an A rank. Very, very close. Well. Maybe that time. Look at banners. When's Titan? When's the rest of 5-star Magicite is the better question. I got 3 more. I gotta work on Manticore a little bit more. I think we only just cleared that last week, but again, it has been a very busy week. I've not had time to sit down and do Magicite because Magicite takes a lot out of me. That is not a surprise to me at all. On me. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Chaos. Because whenever I look at on me, my brain breaks a little bit because I want to say Omni. But yeah, I really don't do enough Magicite. It's most up with target. Soon. Okay, this is the one thing I will say. I see people a lot of the time say, I don't even do the monthlies. Dog, just make a team that can auto a 3-star and just let it go. You can get them done in a day. It's so easy. That's what I do. I literally have a team that just beats up Hydra. It's 5 free mithril. That's the big reason why. Anywho, I should have been opening up Discord this whole time. Oh shit! Do we only have one banner to look at? All right, we might have to do something a little fun. I gotta give you guys your content. And I have a thought in my brain. Oh man, do they order these by game now? That's dumb. Hey, you ready to make content?
Yeah.
On the internet? Can you auto-sell low-rank Magicites now? Nah. I just tossed them into something else that still needs to get its inheritance levels up. Alright, where's this team at? Because we can make some slight adjustments.
Oh, you're making that kind of content. Okay.
Yeah, content. Capital K content. Time for Newbie to remember how this fight fucking goes again. As he steps into this dungeon like once every 4 months. Alright. I still think I like that. That's correct on Marsh. What rank is Assault Saber. Are you ranked up all the way? No, you should be ranked up all the way for what I'm about to do.
So what do you do about statuses?
Which ones?
Oh, are you just like damage racing past some of them, or?
Which ones? Again, I don't remember anything about this fight.
Okay. Well,
My plan,
yes.
my plan was to eventually jump into this fight again on stream, but to, you know, hop in a little bit beforehand and remind myself what the fuck this fight was.
Well, I mean, you have Heiska for the slow, so that's fine. He has a stop somewhere.
That only hits the middle slot.
Mhm.
Who has like a million speed.
Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Veli is fine. Shit, was there even... I don't think there was anything else, because, like...
He deals a lot of
Yeah, you're
damage,
good.
that's really it.
Yeah, that's more Avelia than Alma, so you're good.
Yeah, because the one thing is, I have an awakening in this realm now. I have a better Magicite to put on this team. I have many better Magicites to put on this team. Look at how garbage these Magicites are. You. Ban. None of you are free of sin.
Alright, so 4 or 5 star Medines, got it.
This guy's funny.
Bold of you to assume that he did Medine.
This is good. Majority of this boss's damage. Oh wait, alright, yeah. Geoscano is physical resist. We don't want physical. We want magic. I inherited a magic onto Phoenix. Yeah, that'll make the donuts. Yeah, we got 2 HP boosts. We have a healing boost. We have 2 mind boosts. A physical boost. 3 holy boosts. Yeah, they'll get there. And then, you know, unicorns here.
Yeah, if I haven't been talking a lot, it's because I just recently found out I could solo the 95 in Grand Blue.
Oh, nice.
It involves a lot of button pushing, but yeah, I can do it.
I could probably pull that off too, if I sat down and looked at it. Hey, you know what else I can do? I can auto the 90.
Nice.
Alright.
It takes like at least 1 turn of setup, but I can auto the 90 as well.
And here's the major change. Sword Saint. Garbage. Out of here. Savage.
Friendship ended with Sword Saint. Sword Saint Savvy is now my new best friend.
Actually, what record material do I use on damage up? Okay, that's fine. I think Avelia... No, Avelia starts with a move. Battlecry and History's Truth. That's fine. Divine
Real talk, I
Summon.
would at least keep Sword Saint in the pocket in case you don't think that it's going to end in 15 seconds.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, all those hones are still going to be there by the time you're done anyway.
Well, some of them will be there. Also, a good point brought up by the chat. Orlando's WCast is buyable. I might have to look into that if this is feasible but can't get there, which, let's be honest here, I probably won't get there.
I don't think you have a shot anyway.
Right, Marsh is here just for another attack and mind boost. And yes, okay. Loyal Blade and Divine Retribution. What if you were gone and I just had Divine Devastation instead?
Nice.
Now, the dooms start from the outside and go inwards, right?
Yeah, for the most part, it's like slot 1 and 5, then 2 and 4.
Okay. I'm gonna swap these 2 slots. That way the DPS are there.
They're also 60-second dooms for what it's worth.
I know, but, you know. Why risk it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna make 1 attempt at this. And then we'll get to the banners. 1 solid attempt.
Sunday night, and you know what that means. Make exactly 1 attempt at Kuka Lane, pass out, and call 911.
Tour 2. 0T was my numbering scheme on this. Let's see. Picture 10. I got the 67 last time. Nice.
Not quite.
Not quite, but very close. Oh, right. I forgot Marsh is also on the team because he's a character that can do something in this fight and can cast Shelga. Tour 2 OT.
My dispel is not ready yet. Well, everybody chug a potion. You got 2 turns to live.
Hell yeah. I have cleared that fight more than 15 times, and I could not tell you what that fight does. Because those were all autos on the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I know
95 has a few more tricks.
I know he has a move where he hits the entire party for decent damage, and then he has another move where he hits a lot of times, and that's about it. And that one does, I think, like the hide status bar sound status effect.
Probably on the 100. I haven't seen him do it on the 95. And one of those attacks actually does give him 2 buffs, so you need to bring 2 dispels. Maybe you can't do it by yourself.
You guys talking about your favorite Final Fantasy Tactics Advance characters like Marche?
Hey everybody, it's me, Marche, from Finals.
I get what they were going for, and it's the thing I always bring up. I get what they were going for with Marsh's character. It's just the major problem of, hey, the 2000s were really ableist.
Yeah, I have very, very major hangups with Marche. I do not like him.
In hindsight, there's a 6-star Earth Knight ability now. I should invest in that.
Yeah, it's apparently some good stuff. Like, it's just Super Dirtbringer, Super Guardbringer, whatever it's called.
Super.
I mean, what? Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Something about Super Dirtbringer is really funny to me. I was more a fan of Dirtbringer 64. Oh man, was that the slow? That was the slow. You suck ass.
Well,
I'm actually gonna restart. And now fuck it. We'll get a turn. I'm totally not gonna die, I say, staring at my life bars. Oh shit, this team doesn't have a protect.
It's a little rough at the start because, you know, you're not in woke mode.
This is fine. I just need to fill up my bar, I just need to cast this haste, and then get to her turn again. And there's no way anybody will die. None of these characters that would have poison. Ha! Joke's on you! Planned.
Joke's on you, I don't actually care about numbers.
Oh shit! Unicorn makes that heal for 2,200. That whips ass.
I had the same Galaxy Brain play on my side, because, like, I saw the meter full, and I was like, oh no, I'm in trouble. And then I saw the break meter come up, and I was like, never mind, I'm a god.
She's gotta be good. Alright, Orlando. We're getting there.
Yeah, takes a bit.
You know, we only have Summon Perils on.
Yeah.
Why is he only playing on somebody that is in Orlando? Because this is an old party. I literally just had the thought to myself personally that healing spike should be on Orlando. There we go. That's numbers. Oh shit. Okay, no. That's going to play. Oh no.
I feel I'm going to
I'm
be hearing that a
genius.
lot.
So I'm gonna just hold turn on Avelia. Yeah, because there it is. There's the slow. Orlando and his non-dispellable slow that definitely, God, that joke was there and then just left. Like, the joke formed in my head, and then from my head to my mouth got completely turned ways around.
Orlando currently so slow that not even the Joe can catch up.
Okay. You guys have God mode, so let's hop towards Saint. Yeah, because that's going to get History Truth buff. This should do big number. That, or, yeah, his awakening just wore off. Perfect timing, actually, then.
Well, if anything, you're going to break through your record.
Yep. I think that one's free. I remember in one of his phases, I think it might actually be the start of the 4th phase, he has a gigantic nuke.
Yeah, I distinctly remember Incubus Darkja being a thing.
Hey, there it is. That wasn't too bad, actually. Then again, I have like, I think I have stacked up enough for like 15, maybe even 20% dark reduction.
Nice.
Just the thing is, I think we're going to run out of steam right before the end. Yeah, this is difficulty whale. Just gotta be good. I think my shell wore off. Hey, another change I can't wait for.
Protecting Shell just being on forever.
Yep. Ugh.
Oh, that's not good.
And that's gonna be some deaths. Oh. in Extremely Mario Party voice. New record. Oh shit! One more turn.
But what if?
We keep Orlando alive. Orlando and... No, Marsh died.
Oh my god, what if Orlando actually makes it?
He's not going to. Let me just give you a hint right here.
Man.
Ba 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 ba. That was definitely sub 90 though.
Yeah, you got really far.
I think swapping around the what's it called? Fucking, can I get a... Jesus, what the fuck is that ability called?
Now you knocked it out of my head.
Healing Smite. There we go. We got there. I got there. I got there. Everyone, just fucking know I got there. Yeah, if we put the Healing Smite on Orlando and he had the bonus for that being a 6-star ability. Yeah, maybe building up a bit more bar. Like doing Sword Saint into Sword Saint Savvy. Just because Sword Saint gives 100% crit.
Doesn't Sword Saint Savvy already do that too?
So Sword Saint gives 50% attack boost, and Sword Saint Savvy doesn't. Sword Saint Savvy just gives the everything else because it's Awakening. It doesn't give stat ups. So Sword Saint into Sword Saint Savvy would give him way more.
Yes, but is the Sword Saint attack boost by itself or is it an EX mode?
Oh, here's another thing. What if he just had 20% bonus damage?
Yeah, that works.
What if he had his free government-issued bonus holy damage? Because that's how old this party is. Hey for the follow. Oh no, this is lowering his defense, but raising his resistance, so therefore it's better. Here's this ding dong that has Sasuke's blade equipped when he could have free government issued bonus 20% holy damage. I think I found some gaps in my team setup.
Yeah, my bigger question is how old is this team that you don't have enough holy swords to cover everybody?
Yeah, Orlando's USB mode gives that stuff. And then, like, furthermore, I don't think this exists, but I'm actually curious. Resist element poison. Yeah, there's no armor that resists poison, and honestly, the resist dark. You know what? That's another reason. So here's a big thing why I started taking ridiculous damage in the latter parts of that. It's because my shell wore off.
Mm-hmm.
Like that that really did me in the long run.
I think the other thing too that's just sort of a bit problematic about the way Record Keeper handles equipment is just that all of the defensive stuff for elemental resistance and status resistance is delegated to accessories. You want attack boosts wherever you can find them.
To an extent. There's armor with resistances on it.
There is armor with resistance on it, but like 99.9 times out of 100, you're probably going to take the holy boost.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that there is a dark and poison resistant. There's probably actually a lot more of those. I should go through this. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rejigger these abilities and let's get the banner review. Because otherwise, I won't remember. Yeah, I did also, chat pointed out, I did get blindsided by the first haste removal. If I was better on that. Maybe making that that 6-star Earth ability. Slapping that on, what's his face? Marsh, since he's using Earth abilities anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You know him, that's right. Banner. There's only one. But it's a hell of a banner. I took a brief look at this, and it's big.
I mean, good, because Titan's here,
Yeah.
but...
So, first up, we have Fang's Awakening, Destruction Dive, 15 Wind Jump, non-elemental attacks, to one target, temporarily infuse user with the power of wind, temporarily grant Awoken Dragoon mode, which is a break cap increase of 2, and enter Dragoon Strike mode, causing the user's Dragoon abilities to increase the damage of their Dragoon abilities and increase the crit chance up to 100% crit and a 70% damage increase.
Okay, so this also gives her instant cast for jump attacks, which is really stupid when you pair it up with her USB 2, which already gives her no airtime as a status. And barring that, you can at least have Cyclone Bolt get you ready. This thing's just dumb.
I really wish Cyclone Bolt... This is like my one thing that I really wish they would do for Dragoons, because Dragoons do have... Yeah, her damage cap is 30k.
Yeah, Hurricane Bolt replaces Cyclone Bolt, in case you were wondering about damage.
Because here's the thing. This is still one of the early Dragoon ones. It doesn't double cast. It instead does 30k damage and removes the delay from their actions. Because they don't want Dragoons to double cast, because Dragoons hit the damage cap too easily.
And then they just ran out of excuses and gave them double cast.
Yep, because they're dumb. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, the one thing I really wish they would do for Dragoons, because like literally every other class that has a charge sort of thing, like for a certain number of turns, do this, but Dragoons don't get this. I really wish they would... Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn you... Adjust you a tiny bit, because Discord made those changes.
Okay.
130 should be good.
Oh, for volume and stuff.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. I just remembered that. I was like, wow, you're a little quiet, but maybe it's just the music. And I was like, oh no, right, Discord made those changes. So like with Heavy, right? Heavy, when you get your charges, it's only expended when you actually hit the Heavy ability. I wish it did that for Dragoon abilities, with the airtime with Cyclone Bolt.
Mm-hmm. I see where you're coming from.
Because, like, it's annoying when I do Cyclone Bolt, and then, oh look, my Dragoon got their Soul Break. I should do that, but that wastes one of the charges of Cyclone Bolt.
At any rate, this is still good.
Yeah. Just myself, hopefully. Violent Sword. Ancient Blade. This is Hera's Wind Awakening. So Awakening 2. Deal 15 Magic Wind non-elemental to an enemy, temporarily infused with the power of wind, temporarily grant Awoken Zephyr mode, and increase cap level by 1. Cause the user's wind abilities to trigger a follow-up Violent Storm, dealing 5, 10, 15 Magic Wind to one target. Number of attacks matter on the number of times it's triggered.
So if you're wondering why she has a different awakening for wind, it is because it's not enough to merely have an element for a 6-star Magicite. You need to have the correct in element.
And also, by the way, note, same thing, oddly enough, as Fangs, this does not give her double cast.
Now that one's odd. I have no idea why they would do that.
Because it removes the delay.
Okay.
And on top of that, I think it's the eventual power of the Chaser.
Oh, right, because it ramps.
Yeah. As Zane says, this is more for chain building, because remember, in 3 turns, she's going to deal, let's say you're using Tornado, or whatever because they make a 5-star or 6-star wind black magic eventually. You're using that one, so that's 5 hits, so 15 for 3 turns, and then 5, 10, 15. That's what? 30, 45 chain builds just by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Gets up there. Yeah. It's completely fine. It's a little weird and a little different, but hey, if I'm using the word "it's different" when referring to an awakening, I'll take it.
We're really kind of hurting for literally anything that breaks the mold. They love to cart these out of an assembly line, and it's really refreshing when we see something that actually tries something unique.
Speaking of unique, Pirate's Bravery, 15 range physical wind, fire, non-elemental to one target, imperil, wind, and fire, and grant Awoken Thief mode. Twin element mode causes every 3rd thief ability used to trigger a follow-up Twin Anchor, which I have no idea what that does.
Twin Anchor causes Imperil Wind 10% and Imperil Fire 10% for 15 seconds.
So that's rank 1, or like a 1 charge of those.
So this one's interesting, a good dual Imperil setup because she's just Generalist Thief.
Mm-hmm. It is no switch in element, correct, but the imperiling on this is... it's not really that strong. It's every 3rd ability.
Yeah, like, Imperil on a Thief is really nice because they cast really fast and...
Yeah, and in the chat also does point out a really dumb thing, that if you Terror Awakening 1 into Terror Awakening 2 and use Meltdown, it's dumb.
Oh, right, there's your double cast.
Oh, wait, I don't think that actually works. I think they stated that... I think somebody found out that Awakening modes might not stack, but that might work because they're different Awakening modes. So yeah, that might actually work.
I'm going to say that the code's broken because this game is a glorified web page, so chances are it might work.
Yeah. Either way, this says no an element, not even a switching one. This is purely for Imperil, so take this as you will. And then Fujin's here. Fujin deals 15 magic wind, non-elemental, to one target, temporarily infuse user with the power of wind, temporarily grant Awoken Wind mode, and cause every 2nd wind ability to trigger a follow-up ability, Saku, dealing 6 wind magic, non-elemental to one target, and temporarily raising the wind attack of all allies by 1. Very powerful, like, support wind attack, which it kind of makes sense for Fujin because she has the wind magic chain.
Yeah, also the fact that this is kind of like Ash's second USB in that it is just meant to supplement the party's magic damage from the back.
Yeah. Again, that's the big thing to say about this is that it's very supporty. To note, because this is the one thing I'll give Dina, is that they will actually, for all intents and purposes, never forget some of a character's kit. It is just wind abilities, so that, hey, if you wanted to use ninja with her, she can still do it.
Oh, also, chat confirms that the combo of awakenings do work.
There are some that don't. If they're both just like awaken fire mode, I know those don't stack. They have to specifically be different awaken modes.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
By which, like, how would you do that if you roaming warrior somebody else's? But yeah. Arcane now 10 for Ferris here. It's a 20 tiny hit, 1 big hit. It's wind and fire, so it does gain, that. For being dual element, so take that as you will.
And the Imperils will get it up a little bit more, plus she also has a chain, so plenty of ways to get this pumped up.
Yep. Fang gets, I think, 3 big wind hits, but nope, they are jump. So for anything that makes jumps instant cast, it makes this instant cast. This is the one thing about Dragoons that I always love that stays consistent. If they get instant cast jump, it works on their soul breaks.
Yeah, that's kind of what they had in order to supplement lack of double cast, except they kind of have to bind themselves to it now, even though they have given Dragoons double cast already, so whoops.
Terra gets a wind arcane. I think this one's new. I don't think she had an arcane before. I know she had a USB. It's just 3 big hits.
Yeah, this one's not new, actually. It's
okay.
Yeah. It's been there. Still good.
I know this is new, though. Lunith actually gets the second physical wind chain.
Hey, that works for him because he's good at celerity, bunch of other different stuff that can get some...
He can do celerity, spellblade, and dragoon. Now,
Yeah.
he can only do 5-star spellblade, but he does have that versatility. That,
Yeah.
hey, because he does all 3 of the offensive wind classes outside, he doesn't do thief. I forgot there's a lot of offensive wind. You can slot him into whatever the rest of your party isn't doing. Also, he has instant cast. He has haste instant cast, so that's great. 6-star glint for Fang is 6 jumps and an empowered infusion.
A little bit weirder because it already has an instant effect, so it doesn't synergize perfectly with her awakening and other stuff. But it's something that you want to do at the start of the fight anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. I mean, all glints are instant. Ferris gets Soldier's Blessing, which is... Here's 2 free bars for you.
Hey, that works for her. She's a chain user, and also she imperils, so a lot of things that you want to do at the start of a fight.
Yep. Just, here you go. 2 free bars. Don't even have to worry about putting a Mako's Might on her. Lets you free that up and put it on somebody else. Those are actually really nice. I like those. Terra's Wind Glint, which is just an empowered infusion with a remove delay for 1 turn. No reduce, just removal. It's fine.
Yeah, gets the job done.
Those empowered infusions will be a lot more relevant with 6-star Magicite. Brutal Affection. I thought this said Affliction for a moment there. Hey, double cast Dragoon, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, no dude, fuck it.
Ferris gets start in Winded, so there's a source of in-wind on Ferris.
Oh my god. It kind of sucks that it's still on one separate relic, but okay, whatever, fine.
This
Affirmative.
in all caps is the funniest fucking thing to me. Because you don't think about these being in lowercase because all the text is big, but just... Yes.
It's also just like...
I'm taking a screenshot of that.
They're usually just casting for whatever stupid like ancillary traits were on that character to try and come up with names for it, but Fujin's just like, you just yell something in all caps in one word.
Yeah. Offensive win trigger twice, and they will always say offensive win for her because
She has needed this for a while.
yes. And that's it. Again, this banner is actually really good.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah, which, you know, we kind of needed because, hey, Titan's here. Titan's real. Titan has arrived, and he is a fucker. But yeah, completely solid banner that doesn't have Cloud or Zac on it is a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
It did exactly what these Black Chocobo events need to do, which is give some tech for the other characters that don't have anything. The weird thing about this banner, and I believe this banner is unchanged from Japan, is that Freya's not on this at all.
That's because A, Freya is getting the free chain, and B, Freya's getting some brand new tech next time with Final Fantasy IX.
Fair. However, time for my government-issued elemental draw. I do have these tickets. I don't know what to use these tickets on. I said this last week. Also, I gotta copy-paste this in here before I forget to just get affirmative. Alright, and that's going to mark off Wind as pooled.
Montifin, it's bold of you to assume that I still play. I'm very, very sad that I don't get to have that sweet new Freya tech, but it's okay, I'll deal.
I don't know what's next, if it's going to be Earth or a Fire. I know Holy and Dark are the last ones.
Yeah. I'd still like to know if Orlando has fixed himself up in
No,
time
because
for...
they haven't had a tactics event yet. Also, wow,
What the
we're
fuck?
hitting things fast. Well, those are, I think, both dupes. I have no idea what that one is, actually. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Ugh. One of them's Terra Glentis.
Hi, Wedded Blade. I guess you count.
Because you're... Yeah. Fuck, because it has wind on it.
Well, some of these were new. Ah, hi, Angeal. That's a solid thing if I ever get more Angeal tech. I'll be happy.
That is, like... Do you have anything for Angio's burst, maybe?
Oh, that's the glint that we just fucking saw.
Hey, you have her USB for wind.
I also can now use her on Wind Magic teams now. For videos. I really gotta think about... I have no fucking clue what to use these fucking tickets on. That's for another day.
They don't go away, do they?
No. Could ticket core. There's only one choice. Ticket core. There's only one choice, and it's Gilsa. Well, that's a stream. I'm gonna end this YouTube video.